As a veterinarian, I get to see people coming in with their pets with problems, and there are different kind of clients that come in. Some clients are filled with fear and anxiety regarding the disease or the potential illness of the animal, and they're afraid. The people are afraid. The animal many times is not afraid and doesn't quite understand why the owner or the caretaker is. Others come in with having done research and are filled with all kinds of information, and many times they're overwhelmed by the information they find on the internet. And other clients come in seeking advice in a calm, open way, and willing to work fully with the veterinarian in just finding out what's best for everyone involved. As animals are a microcosm of our own life, their life is shortened and everything happens in a much quicker way. When your animal appears to be sick, holistic medicine not only will help the animal, but help give the human insight into their reaction to the disease, and see how they use this as a way to working out their own healing within themselves. And the pet is a vehicle for this great wisdom. So when your pet is sick, key aspects to look at is just part of the animal sick, or is the animal truly sick? So there might be some symptoms of disease, which could be a symptom of disease, or it could be what we call as a healing episode. A healing episode is a time where the body is finally able to get rid of something that it no longer wants. And in that process, there might be a transient time where some symptom of disease might appear. But when this happens, the animal is energetic, happy, everything's fine. So maybe the dog has some diarrhea or a little urinary problem, but everything else is fine. That can be just a healing episode that can pass by itself, or not. Okay, and so from a holistic perspective, just because there's a symptom of disease doesn't mean that there's deep sickness. Now, you know your pet best than anyone else. I don't claim to know anyone's animal better than them. And so it's important for me to empower and question the client to get down and make this distinction between is the animal just have certain symptoms of a disease, or is the animal sick? And if the animal is sick, then his energy level will be low. It maybe won't be eating. It doesn't want to go out. There's some general overall symptoms that suggest some kind of dynamic going on where rest is required more than usual. It's important that you make this distinction, and in making this distinction, whether there's just symptoms, a healing episode, or the animal is sick, this brings in our own understanding of disease and fear. It's basically fear. A holistic approach will always reduce fear, irrelevant of the outcome. And from an area of least fear, we can use our common sense maximally. And from a calm and settled state, we can best judge, make the decision regarding whether to go to the vet or not go to the vet, or try something that you've learned in the past that works. And this is really an expression of self-empowerment, and which is at the basis of not just holistic medicine, but the same thing said from the other perspective. It's called wellness. A wellness is not just not being sick, but there's an internal knowing that is strong, that that's steady, that's loving, and encompasses wellness. So this is an important distinction to make in terms of understanding to what extent your animal is sick or just going through a healing episode.